Right. So, a very good evening, everyone. We'll be starting our presentation sessions now. First, we have Avishka with us. Yes, Avishka.
Yes, sir.
What's your task name?
Mm. Sir, my task name is Internship Curriculum.
Mhm. Okay.
So I have to explain about curriculum about my internship on
Okay.
Hackmira.
From which
So,
group you are?
data science using Azure.
Okay. Okay, Avishka, you can start.
Yeah. So, under internship and curriculum, we have some topics like first is introduction to Azure data science solution. Second is data acquisition and preparation. Third, data analysis, modeling, deployment. The fourth is deployment and visualization. And fifth is real world project. So first one is introduction to Azure data science solutions. And under this, we have some few subtopics, that is introduction to cloud computing and Azure.
Right.
Second,
Sorry to interrupt you. Can you please turn your camera on?
yes, yes.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Now you can continue.
So first one is introduction to Azure data science solution, and we have some subtopics under it. That is first is introduction to cloud computing and Azure. Second one is overview of data science and its application in the stock market. And third one is introduction to Azure Machine Learning Studio and its features. So in first one, uh, like uh, it is an introduction to cloud computing and Azure. Like it was designed by Microsoft in 2010, and Microsoft Azure is one of the widely used cloud computing platforms. Um, like it provides variety of services such as cloud storage, compute services, a database, cognitive services, etc. The second one is overview of data science and its application in stock market. So, data science is multidisciplinary fields that combines various techniques, algorithms, uh, and tools to extract meaningful insights and knowledge from large and complex data sets. And some keys areas where data science is applied in stock market is data collection, processing, predictive analytics, sentiment analysis, portfolios, algorithm trading, and risk management. And third one is introduction to Azure Machine Learning Studio and its features. Um, it includes some features of Azure Machine Learning Studio, such as data preparation. It offers variety of data pre-processing capabilities. And second one is model development. It provides extensive collection of algorithms. Third one is experimentation and model training. With Azure Machine Learning Studio, we can create and manage experiments to train, evaluate our models. And fourth one, visual drag and drop interface. This platform offers a user-friendly drag and drop interface that simplifies the processing of building machines. And fifth one is automated machine learning. It includes an automated machine learning feature that can help you help us automatically select and tune the best model for our data. And sixth one, model deployment. uh, it provides a seamless integration like with in Azure infrastructure. And seventh one is collaboration and sharing. This platform supports collaboration among team members by providing shared workspace. And second one is data acquisition and preparation, under which we learn acquiring data from various sources using Azure Data Factory and Event Hubs, and cleaning and preparing data using Azure Databricks and Synapse Analytics. And under first topic, uh, we learn Azure Data Factory and Event Hub are both powerful tools in Microsoft Azure ecosystem. that can be used for acquiring and processing data from various sources. Like like we can follow for Azure Data Factory and Event Hubs. We can follow these steps. First one is set up an event hub, namespace and event hub. Second one is configure event hub as source in Azure Data Factory. Third is define a data transformation or processing pipeline. Fourth one is add sinks for storing or processing the data. Fifth one, configure Event Hub as a sink for storing the process data. And sixth one is publish the trigger the pipeline. And second subtopic is cleaning and preparing data using Azure Databricks and Synapse Analytics. Here we learn to clean and prepare data using Azure Databricks and Azure Synapse Analytics. And we can follow the following steps. These are data ingestion. Second one is data exploration, under which once the data is in Snap Analytics, we can use integrated Apache Spark capabilities to explore and analyze the data. Third one is data transformation, like we can create Databricks notebook to write Spark code in Python or different programming languages. And fourth one is data in cleaning. Fifth is data integration. Sixth, data enrichment. And seventh is data engineering. And under data quality assurance, it includes validate the quality of the transformed data. Ninth one is data loading. Like in this, once the data is clean and transformed, we can load it back to Azure Synapse Analytics for further analysis or reporting purposes. And 10th is automation and orchestration. Like it enables us to schedule or orchestrate the data cleaning task on the regular basis, also ensuring that data remaining up to date and timely. These are some powerful, like Azure Databricks and Azure Synapse Analytics are powerful tools and includes capability to handle large data processing and analyze tasks effectively. Uh, Third one is data analysis and modeling, under which we learn statistical and machine learning models. Statistical models are based on statistical principle and techniques. They explain relationship between variables and in a data set. And machine learning models are, on the other hand, are focused on training algorithms to learn patterns and make predictions or decisions without being programmed. And second subtopic what we learn is what we are going to learn is building models using Azure Machine Learning Studio and Databricks. These both Azure Machine Learning Studio and Databricks are both powerful platforms for building and deploying machine learning models. We can like here I have written a few steps like how to use Azure Machine Learning Studio and Databricks. First one includes data preparation, model building, model evaluation, and model deployment. And second, Databricks includes data ingestion and exploration, model development, model training and evaluation, and model deployment. The third subtopic is model evaluation and validation techniques. In this, these are like model evaluation and validation techniques are crucial step in machine learning to access the performance and reliability of the trained models. And some commonly used techniques are K-fold cross-validation, leave one out cross-validation, bootstrapping, confusion matrix, bootstrapping, train test split, cross-validation. Fourth topic is deployment and visualization, under which we are going to learn deploying models to Azure App Service and API management. And second one is creating dashboards and reports using Azure Power BI. First one are if Azure App Service and API management are two common approaches, like for hosting machine learning models in Azure, like it requires high-level overview of how we can deploy models using these services. First one is Azure App Service, and second one is Azure API Management. In Azure App Service, it provides a managed platform for hosting web application, including machine learning models. We can follow to deploy models using Azure App Service. We can follow these steps. That are prepare. First one is prepare your model. Second, create an app service instance. Third one is configure your deployment. Fifth one is deploy your application, and sixth is scale and monitor. In scale and monitor, we have to configure scaling settings and monitoring options to ensure our application can handle the expected traffic and track its performance. Now, second one is Azure API management. It allows us to create a gateway that acts as a proxy between our client application and machine learning models. I have written some steps to deploy models using Azure API management. First one is expose our model as an API. Like we have to wrap your machine learning model with a RESTful API, like using frameworks, Flask, Django, or Fast API. Second is create an API management instance. Third is import or create an API. Fourth, configure policies. Fifth, deploy your API. And sixth is monitor and secure. Now, second subtopic we are going to learn is creating dashboards and reports using Azure Power BI. Azure Power BI is powerful business intelligence tool that will allow us to create interactive dashboards, reports to visualize and analyze data from various sources. We to create dashboards and reports by using Azure Power BI. We can follow the steps. First is data source connection by starting connecting Power BI to data source. Second is data modeling. We once we have connected to our data source, we can perform data modeling to shape and transform the data as needed. Third is report design, then data visualization, interactive elements. Then sixth one is dashboard creation. Seventh is data refresh. Eighth is sharing collaboration. Ninth is security and access control. And 10th is monitor and analyze usage. Like to track the usage and performance of our dashboard and report, Power BI provides usage analytics and monitoring capabilities to help us understand how our reports are utilized and identify areas for improvement. Lastly, what we are going to do is create a real world project on data science solution using Azure, by creating working on real world project related to stock market investing using the knowledge which we are going to learn in this internship. Thank you.
Right. So, Avishka, are you done?
Yes.
Right. So, Avishka, since this is your first presentation, right?
Yes.
So, let me give you some insights. So, as you can see, you have included so many passages. Can you just share your screen?
Yes.
And go to the second or third slide. Right. So yeah, as you can see, you started properly. Like you gave a brief introduction about data science solutions and everything you are going to follow, like the steps and the category. You have given the curriculum, right? Can you move to the first slide? You have been allotted an internship curriculum. So you have been given the steps to explain what are you going to include everything. So when you started with the third slide, as you can you just click on the third one? Third slide. Yeah. So it's good that you are differentiating everything properly step by step. But while you were explaining them, you only read like data collection pre-processing, and the rest, which was the actual explanation about that, you skipped that. So I felt like the presentation was quite rushed. You only read the the bold part, like the predictive analysis, the sentiment analysis, portfolio optimization, right? So the things which you are going to read, just include them in your slides, and don't add all the data, like all the passages inside that. Okay, so it won't look so much, all the passages accumulated in a single slide. Instead, use two slides to explain the same thing. Okay, just include predictive analysis and then talk like 1 to 2 line about it. Like you have written here, like in the predictive analysis, data science scientists use machine learning algorithms to build. So you can speak that, right? Just tell us like this is the predictive analysis and then explain that, right? So you were only reading the predictive analysis, the points, actual points, but you weren't explaining them, like what exactly are they. You were only reading the points. So what you that you can include in your presentation from next time on. Okay, and
Means means
yeah,
I only have to include things which I'm going to say or explain.
exactly. So you can, yeah, you have to only include the things which you are going to like explain them. See, you are going to explain about the data collection and pre-processing, right? Just mention data collection and pre-processing, and then explain them. Don't include the explanation part inside the slide. Okay, just include the main headline. Okay, so that way the slide won't look so much, information in a single slide, and like properly categorized slide. And because you have done the same thing in every slide, there's just too much information in a single slide. So even if I am going to read them, because I've seen that you weren't actually reading them. You were only reading the main points. Because can you just scroll down to the fourth, fifth slides? You are only reading the bold part. Like even here, you talked about these steps: visual drag and drops interface, and setup event hub, namespace event hub, then configure event hub. Like you are only speaking about the steps and not explaining them. So don't include the you're getting me, right? Don't
Yeah.
include the explanation part in this slide, right? It's good that you are explaining some things about the Azure Data Factory and then going for these steps. That's nice, but don't include too much data in a single slide. Okay, just instead use 2 or 3 slides. Then I have to talk about like see, you have included so many information, right? So there has to be some sources from where you have got the data, right? So include them in the reference slide. So at the end of the presentation, use a reference slide, and then after the reference slide, you can conclude them like a single conclusion slide, like what you have learned up from this, and a short passage or short liners. Okay, and then after that, include a Q&A slide. Like after the presentation, as your presentation is like over, just ask your audience like, do they have any questions, right? And if they do, then just add the like your contact email, Gmail, right? Gmail or a GitHub link at the bottom of the Q&A slide, and then lastly a thank you slide. Okay, so that's how the way your presentation should be. Since this was your first and you weren't knowing about all this, I have given you some insights. Or you can prefer, there are many internship meetings being recorded in the YouTube, Hackaveda's YouTube. So you can refer that as well. How people give presentations and how we give them insights about what they have done wrong and how they can improve themselves. Okay. So yeah,
Yes.
while while you were starting the presentation, right? So you can add like, what do you understand by the word curriculum, like internship curriculum, right? So that can be included as a part of the hook story. So instead of directly jumping on the main topic, like directly going for the introduction to the Azure Data Science Solutions, give us a short explanation like, what do you understand by the internship curriculum, or why it is needed. A why of that task can always be used for a hook story. So I hope you understood everything that I mentioned you, right?
Yes.
A hook story. Then just prepare your see. This was a simple PPT, right? There was no extraordinary formatting. It was simple PPT. So just add up liners, pointers, and then explain them. You don't have to include all the passages in a single slide, and divide your slides like yeah, just like this. So you have like six main points here, right? So you can divide them 3 3 in 2 slides. So you don't have to include, because the font size is so small, right? So if I have to actually read them, you have to zoom this PPT. So instead of doing that, just include 2 slides and split them. Okay. So you improve on your formatting part, and then after that, include a conclusion slide, include a reference slide from where you have gathered all the data, and then after that, just a Q&A slide where you have to mention like if anyone has any questions, so they can drop in the comment section, chat section, or I'll just unmute them and they can ask me. Okay, and after that, lastly, thank you slide. Okay, because
Yes.
based on all this, I have to mark you. You'll get scores upon all these things. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Hope you understood everything. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. That's all from my side. And rest, your presentation was like too many information, but you could have just properly used formatting, proper formatting, and then the presentation would have been much more better.
Is it okay if I only include points like
Yeah,
data collection,
yeah,
processing,
yeah.
second predictive
That's it.
analysis?
Yeah, that's it. And then after that, while you are explaining them, you can use that data scientist gathered, and you can talk about it, right. You don't have to mention the paragraph there. Okay, right. That's all from my side. Right. So next we have
Thank you, sir.
Manchik. Yeah, sure. Yeah. So next we have Manchikatla. Do you have your presentation?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Do you have your
It
presentation?
is scheduled on now 7 p.m.
Right. So yeah. So yeah, you can share your screen then.
Okay, sir. Wait a minute. So, am I audible and visible?
Yeah, you're audible and visible as well. Can you tell me your topic name?
So, my topic name is Doctor Search website, in
Okay.
which I have to build a web page where a
Okay.
user can get the particular doctor in a specified area.
Okay.
So, my topic is Doctor Search website. My name Manoj Manchikatla. I'm from Web Developer Group of batch June 1st. So my task is to build a developer's doctor's website in which user can find a doctor of a particular place with a particular category. So let's go to a detailed introduction of this task. Firstly, we will see what is a doctor's website, and we will go to why do we need a doctor's website, and which tools are used for designing and making the functional of a website, how the website works actually, and we will look into a project demonstration and the references that are used. So, what is doctor's website? It is a platform which allows the users to find the right doctor to the needs and appointment. To get the information of doctors, the user have to enter the doctor category and the locality of the doctor. This platform also provides the information like experience of doctor, which helps the user to select the best ones. So basically, why we need a doctor's website? Firstly, it is accessibility to the user. The user can easily access the website, and it is also efficiency to use. In this website, it has a specialized special option available. This means that it has the input of doctor and a specific area, which helps the users to find a doctor in a specific area, and it is also convenient to use in real life. Whenever we want a doctor of a specific for the specific diseases, it takes time consuming. Instead of doing that, we can use this website and find the information of doctor for the specific diseases. The tools used for designing, I use I use Manchikatla, the Figma for learning purpose. So we will look for Figma. This is my frame. The logo part. This is the home section, feature section, services, about us, contact section, a sign in section, and it has a banner section. Here the user have to enter the doctor type and a doctor location. Whenever we click on a doctor, search doctor, the information should be displayed over here. And it has a appointment section, and it also has a services section which has a detailed description of the website. And I have used the Locofy to extract the templates that I have built in Figma. The basically Locofy provides the HTML and CSS code, and I used the MySQL to create a database. So I look into the database. This is my database. It has a ID, doctor name, doctor information, doctor area, doctor image, and a doctor category. I have entered the three information here. The Dr. Manish Mathur, Dr. Bimal Kumar Dubey, Dr. Vipul Rushdi. I created a web service using the PHP language, and I have used the Postman for API testing. So we look for the API. This is my Postman section. This is I have created a doctor appointment project in which I have request of doctor search. It is of post type because of using the PHP. It is a post type. This is a link of my website of webservice.php. Here I will there are two parameters search and area. I will type a general physician in the area Mumbai, and I will send a request to the API. So here in the area Mumbai, the doctor available is Dr. Vipul Rushdi. So we'll search in the Delhi part. The doctor available in Delhi is Manish Mathur. And else we will enter a city which is not mentioned in database. So let's enter Telangana. The result is no doctor forms. So we will see in the our main page. This is my web page in which I have to enter doctor type. Let's mention general physician in area of Mumbai. Hmm. Here the Dr. Vipul Rushdi is available. Let's mention the another state which is not entered in Telangana. Is not entered in database. So you see no doctors found in your area. I have hosted a website using a 000 web host. This is a 000webhost.com. So we'll see how actually the website works. The front end will send a request to a web service. The web service will forward a request to a database. In the database will fetch the information and send the response to the web service. And in return, the web service will provide the response to the front end. So see, we will see when we click on the front end page on search button, the request will be go into the web service using jQuery. The web service will send the request to a database as we see in above. The database will fetch the data and give a response to that request, and the web service will insert a response on the front end page. Yeah, this is my project demonstration. We have seen here. This is the page of my web page. This is a YouTube link that I have referred while making a web pages. Thank you, sir. If anyone any have doubts, so please let me know. Thank you, sir.
So are you done?
Yes, sir.
Right. So yeah, Manoj. So see, there was a good hook story. Then uh, you explained all the steps which you used, like the Postman, the PHP, your 00 web host, and the
Yes.
see. You could have actually explained the code because it's hardly 15 to 20 lines code, right? So you could have explained
Sir.
that, right? So you could have explained that, and then when you showed the result, see your database is quite small because there's only three doctors mentioned there.
Yes, sir. I have only inserted three data information in the
Right.
database.
So can you show me your demo once again?
Okay, sir.
Right. So let's say you don't enter anything, just click on the search button. Right.
So
Okay.
he's taking the previous
Right. Okay.
information
Can you just scroll down? Right. Yeah.
down.
Scroll down. Right. So see, yeah, as you can see, it's I think it's overlapping with all, like there are only three doctors and it's
Ah, yes.
overlapping.
So all the it overlapping on one another.
Right. So because you didn't did the ninth video which was mentioned,
CSS.
CSS style, right?
Sir.
So it's so
Yes, sir.
basically your page is incomplete then because in the ninth or at the eighth video itself, it was given how to actually display your result in the horizontal manner, right?
Yes, sir. I only enter the property relative, the display relative. I not
But then
mention it in the CSS file.
see your page is nice, but then the actual thing which gives value to your page is the result, right? And then can you
Yes.
just scroll up?
Oh,
Scroll up. Yeah, I can see what is that. So, search doctor text. Search doctor text. Was it
where,
there?
sir?
Can you just refresh the page?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, it's still there. Why is there search doctor's text?
Yes, sir.
No, above that.
Sir, I mentioned, matlab, I have gave a role. I have
I mean,
entered
there
a
has.
random task.
I mean, this is a demo part, right? So
Sir.
try to
Sir,
make it
no.
like near to perfect, right?
Oh, yes, sir. I will try.
See, it's already incomplete because you haven't included the CSS part. You should be displaying your result in the horizontal manner, but it's overlapping over one another. So clearly you haven't watched the ninth video of the playlist which was provided to you, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So then you won't get proper marks for the demo, right? And your task is incomplete as well.
Sir, only the CSS part is left, sir.
But that that makes it incomplete, right? And
Sir,
see,
I will
uh,
update it.
apart from 00 web host, what other hosting websites do you know?
Hostinger, sir.
Okay,
I
and
think it's premium.
okay, and
I don't know, sir. Anything else?
I mean, GoDaddy was mentioned in the video itself.
Yes, sir. But it's for sir premium, sir. I search it
But
in the Google.
yeah, I didn't ask for free sites. I just asked for other hosting websites. And
Yes,
see,
sir.
uh, your formatting part is nice. You only included the main pointers and then explained them. So that was a nice thing. And as I said, hardly it was like 15 to 20 lines code, the PHP code, right?
Yes, sir. It
So
was
you
only
could have
30
just explained,
lines.
yeah, you could have just explained them.
So I will explain now.
Okay, can just explain that then.
Okay, sir.
And yeah, do one thing. Uh,
Yes, sir.
Complete your CSS part. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and display your results in horizontal manner, and then submit it. Right.
Yes,
Submit it
sir.
on the technical chat and Trello itself. So tomorrow I'll be checking it
Sir,
whether you have
I
done it or
haven't
not.
got the Trello ID and password.
Okay. Okay. Give me your
Sir, I
email.
am from June 1 batch. Okay, sir.
And then when you included it, have you like anyone have any doubts slide, right? So if
Yes.
someone do have a doubt, then you should be mentioning your GitHub link or your Gmail account at the bottom of the
Sir, I
that
mentioned
slide.
in the first page only
Oh,
my
sorry, you have
Gmail
mentioned.
account.
Okay, okay, that will do
So,
as well. Okay, okay then. Okay, so try to complete your task. Okay, watch the ninth video, do the CSS part, and resubmit it in technical chat.
okay, sir.
Okay, because you will be uh, uploading it in your GitHub link, right?
Sir, I will update in the GitHub link also.
Right. Okay, so I'll check that GitHub.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
I
yeah.
will do it by half an hour only.
Okay, then do it. Just complete because it's incomplete without this CSS part. You are making you're making a doctor's website page, and if I'm the user, it won't be a good impression on me, right? Because the page is not complete. I won't
Yes,
like
sir. I will
the
change it now.
doctor's result overlapping over one another. And then I think because it was overlapping and your task was incomplete, that's why you didn't include many data. Like you didn't include too many doctors. You only
No, sir.
restricted yourself to three,
First only I only mentioned three.
right? So why didn't you increase your database?
Sir, actually I forgot it. So I will update it now.
Right. So just complete your task first. Okay. I'll score you accordingly. And yeah, I hope you understood everything. So just your reference. See, you have like referred your Figma design, right, from somewhere. So you should be giving that reference as well. Okay,
Okay, sir.
because I
Sir, actually
only
it's my first presentation.
I get it. Even I am from web developer group. Okay, so I know.
Okay, sir.
So you must have been using some reference, right,
Yes, sir.
while designing Figma. So you should be using that reference as well. I because I only saw YouTube link and not the reference where you used. Okay,
Okay, sir.
and
I will mention.
complete your task, submit it. I'll check it. Okay,
Okay, sir. Thank you.
okay, and do increase your database.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So do you have any general query?
No, sir.
Okay, so that's all from my side.
Sir, can I
Okay.
leave?
Yeah, if you don't have any doubt, then you can leave.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Right. So since we don't have any more presenters here, so we'll end our presentation sessions now. Very good evening, everyone, and thank you.